Hello and greetings. It's Sunday, the 14th of November. It's Remembrance Sunday. And here on the Northumbrian coast, in our three villages, like in so many, many villages, towns and cities across this country and in the world, we'll be gathering to celebrate, to mark Remembrance Sunday. And part of that process will be to think of the individuals we each remember in our own communities. And I talked about this on Friday, but also to remember the vast, enormous, unimaginable number of people who died in human conflict. It's a terrible toll. And it's right that we remember it with sobriety and with solemnity, and that we are moved by their sacrifice. Because what does it mean to say they died for us? Yesterday I was in Bamborough, the cradle of the English state, as someone put it. And there we learnt about the evolution from the standing Roman army to the Anglo-Saxon king with his warband. And the truth is that, as was posited to us by the speaker, that it's all about people needing to be defended from those who would attack them, to be defended, and to have a degree of security in which to live their lives. And the defence of the realm, the defence of the community, is of crucial importance. That's why we have, at the lowest level, police forces. That's why we have national armies and navies. That's why Alfred the Great, later on, after the time I was thinking about in Bamborough, formed the boroughs who could act as defensive places for this country. And when we say that people died for us, I think that's what we have to remember. That sometimes, tragically, and it's always a defeat of diplomacy, people do have to fight and die to preserve the people who they leave behind, their families and loved ones. And that's why people fight and die in trenches and in battles and in aeroplanes and in ships and submarines. I think they soon lose any sense of glamour, but they do it for people they love. And we, people who have been loved, respect them today, give thanks for them today. But as we do so, we must remember that our dedication to them must be in lives lived with value. They didn't die so we could shop. They died that people could be free, and that people could care for one another, and people could be protected from oppression and exploitation. That's so very important. Yesterday in Glasgow, a flawed deal was concluded in the climate conference. But a flawed deal is so much better than no deal. And so it is with diplomacy. Sometimes a flawed deal is so much better than war. These are a mixture of thoughts today, but they remind us that we need to be solemn, sober, and thoughtful about our country, our world, and our neighbours. And today, in solemnity, give thanks for people who gave themselves for others. May God bless us.